Hey, what's up, everyone? It's an interesting time right now. A lot of people are staying home, which is very smart. And as far as the entertainment business goes, they started releasing movies on demand, which I kind of predicted. So, without further ado, let's talk about the first movie that got released early, The Hunt. So The Hunt is I guess you would say, satirical, political motivated horror film. And when I say horror movie, it's to be taken lightly because from the beginning you can tell this is like a B horror movie and it embraces it. 12 mysterious strangers get dropped into this clearing and they have no clue how they got there or what's even going on. They eventually find out they're being hunted by a group of wealthy elites, so in a nutshell, it's like conservative Republicans versus liberals in a way. It's an interesting concept nonetheless, and like I said, it's a B movie, so a lot of these liberals and Republicans are literally like cartoon stereotypes of your typical liberal or Republican. These people start getting randomly killed off for sport. Or is it random? There's a lot of recognizable actors and actresses in this film. We have Glenn Howerton, of course, Dennis from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Justin Hartley, Ethan Suplee, Emma Roberts, Hilary Swank. It's a pretty star-studded cast. As far as their acting goes, I mean, it is an over-the-top B type of ridiculous horror film, so it's nothing noteworthy. It's just fun. You also notice the tone of the film right away because people don't die so easily. I mean, someone gets stabbed in their jugular and they're still alive. Their eye gets poked out and they're still alive. Someone's body gets cut in half and they're still talking. I was like, what? I was really surprised I liked this because I'm not too much into politics. I hate seeing it in entertainment, but with this, it was kind of making a joke of the whole situation, which I love. Certain things where there's a scene where all these people get murdered in a convenience store and you think they're going to go towards this huge emotional moment where someone picks up the dead person's hand and sees there's a wedding ring on there and he's like, look, this person was married. And the other person's like, so what? He probably says the N-word on his downtime. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's that kind of movie. The liberals in this movie are hilarious because they think all the Republicans are just a bunch of racist rednecks, and there is people, unfortunately, out there like that. Ethan Suplee's character, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, he's in a ton of Kevin Smith's films. He's in My Name is Earl, and he's a popular actor. He's been around for a while. He might have lost a little weight and looks different, but it's still him. He has this ridiculous over-the-top podcast and he spouts his crazy theories on there. And I'm not gonna lie, I have one or two friends like that. I was like, really? Man, you just need to chill. The ending fight though, oh my gosh, guys. This was one of the best choreographed fight scenes I've ever seen in a horror movie. You really wouldn't think there would be some sort of crazy fight scene in a horror movie, but this was well choreographed. It lasted like 10 to 15 minutes, at least it did in my mind. There's a part in the fight where someone's about to slam the other person through a glass door. It's like, no glass. And it's like, fine, they open the door and then they throw him in there. Wrapping this one up, the acting was decent enough. It wasn't supposed to be anything crazily good. The violence was really cool and over the top. Some people seemed immortal, getting beaten over the head with a lead pipe like 15 times and still surviving. The humor was on point, and I'm surprised in a world today that this movie was able to be released. I know originally it was supposed to be released last year, but there was some sort of mass shooting that happened and they figured they wouldn't want to release it in bad taste. After seeing this film, the standout aspect of it for me is Betty Gilpin. I loved her character from the start. She was funny, witty, not afraid to get her hands dirty, and she's smart too. If you guys aren't familiar with her work, she's mainly known for the Netflix series Glow, and I really hope to see her in future projects. She grew on me right away. The one big gripe I had with it was just kind of radical Republicans and liberals, so I wish that there was some type of other thing that they could have done with it, like normal humans versus pedophiles, or people who are in jail and they have to fight for their life or something like that against regular, like, there's something bigger scale they could have done with this concept, and in the end, you're definitely wanting more of that. Overall, I was satisfied. The Hunt gets a 6.5 out of 10.